people are gonna be like, I like when people are saying online. What I'm seeing is people don't know if they're gonna be mad or content that if 2 Byleths win.
Could you imagine?
And then I think Kron's gonna get 3rd again. Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm already sweating. I haven't done anything.
That's so sweet. I think it's kind of like, I mean, my mom doesn't understand internet sometimes. She's pretty
I don't understand the
technologically.
internet.
She's pretty technologically savvy in some ways, but it's like, but whatever she's like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm on stream. She's like, oh, that's so exciting. And then, you know, she pops in to watch and doesn't understand anything.
What if I do? Oh, more dragon zombies. 3 dragon zombies.
Look how tired they look. They're like,
Well, they are zombies. Oh, they move 8, don't
can
they?
zombies be tired?
Move 8, that's scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm.
Listen, I got nothing against Crom. I just have no commitment to him right now. I haven't played Awakening yet. We don't know. 15 power, yeah. And as far as we know, they hit on physical. Freaking hell, 3 dragon zombies. Alright, well, get the predictions going. We know this is gonna go already. Where's Corn and Hilda? They're here. They're here. They're feuding, but they're here. Ike's awake. Hi, Ike.
They're like, I'm gonna win. No, I'm gonna win. No, me. Me. So for this bit of time, they're not friends. They're enemies.
Toto doorbell, yeah.
Does your partner want a Toto doorbell?
Alright, we'll have Itzia do the Toto doorbell, the door chime. Happy voting week, Yoshi. That's right.
Hello, Yoshi. Who are you voting
That's
for
true.
right now?
Are you, Yoshi? Are you part of the top 8 Sigurd and Seliph votes? I wonder if boxing herself in a corner is a good idea. Jojo needs her votes. Hey, Yoshi, my 2 votes went for Sarah. That's just Jojo.
And right now in Heroes, I'm actually building
You hate them
my...
both? Oh. That's right. Your least favorite characters.
What? I'm so confused. What? Girl's child out? Oh. Oh, chilled out. Chill out. I'm like, I'm still waking up from my nap. What was I gonna say? Ah, yes, I'm building my first mana on Heroes,
That's
and
right.
I have a hair somewhere.
A hair is somewhere.
Did it fall or is it attached to me? Hello? Haha!
Did you find it?
I found it. Oh, that one's definitely mine.
Is it long and green?
Well, it's half green.
You voted so far for Corporal and Ideen. Okay, alright.
Ooh, I'd love to see Brave Corporal in there.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
I'm content with my 2 Sarah votes. I feel like I'm a dedicated Jugdral fan, clearly. You want a Fire Emblem Heroes avatar, Caleb? Well, you talked to Toto in the chat. He's the one who made them. Yeah, I do. I see what you mean, Yoshi. I was thinking about that for myself, with like Corinne or something. But I mean, we're a bit due for a Jugdral banner or 2 for Genealogy and Thracia. So methinks maybe, with luck, we'll see like Corinne and Machuya. There we go. We got correct pronunciation on it now. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, he's a chunky dragon.
That's right. Still asleep. I'm excited to see that. Did you get something stuck in your sock again? Yep. Dangerous. Yes, I'm so excited for this thumbnail.
Toto's working on the thumbnail for this series.
So good.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Where's Celica? Right here. Oh, she had the leather shield. That's why she... Yeah, exactly. That's what I like to see. That'd be a perfect banner. You got all the marks cut off right there. And it's not the first time we'd have a double color focus. Who would be the Grand Hero battle for that one, you think, Yoshi? Would it be Dawson? That'd be a good Grand Hero battle, I think.
Ooh. Okay, today is the 21st.
21st, for those of us watching live.
I'm so confused because I don't remember actually doing anything on my notes on the, like, from home that day. And I'm like, but the 19th was Wednesday.
Oh, I can double summon, that's right.
Ow, my face. The 21st of January. Like, where does the time go?
I did more damage to myself. This holy dragon, holy sword, the holy dragon. I think holy sword works. Yeah, doesn't do much, but it does. They're tough boys, these Dagrons.
21st.
I'm definitely looking forward towards the Mancer Escape banner. It's a perfect banner. I mean, you got exactly. Oh, you have the dark sword. I forgot. Or the dark sword on Valbar. I guess he can use it, but.
Yeah. Okay,
summon more guys.
Minion.
Summon more dudes.
We
need more friends. There we go. Look at all the friends we have now.
It's like they're having a party. Everybody is dancing.
Exactly.
Like,
see,
like
Tiny's got it. Tiny's got the right idea. Plug that, YouTube. Hell yeah, Tiny.
I love that. Thank you, Tiny, promoting it for us. Doing what we should be doing.
The Harbinger, yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, I gotta be careful with, who's our mage here? Bowie. Yeah, we gotta be careful with him. Because... You know,
little blonde kid.
You gotta be careful.
Every time I see Bowie in Heroes, he's kind of like a. He reminds me of like a little California surfer dude with.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. I see what you mean.
Because he's pretty tan, no?
Yeah, he's got a darker complexion. Yeah. In 3 or 11 by the time it gets posted, yeah.
Or 11, yeah.
In a game, it is a villager. Yes, Atlas is a villager. Doesn't have much good defense. I don't have much good English speaking, but and turn. Yoshi, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned the top 8. What'd you think of that? If you've seen it, and everyone else who's paying attention roughly to the results, what do you think of the top 8 so far? Toto's going all in Crom, I think. I don't know. 2 votes for Crom so far.
Okay, here's a question though, completely unrelated to the top 8, but does anyone else feel like the physics on this zombie Dagron don't work? It's like teeny tiny skinny little
why is it
wings.
faster than me?
It's like, why does it have such... It reminds me of like tiny little chicken wings. They're so skinny, but they're carrying such a large body. Put it back.
That's one. Team Believe. It's one. I've let you down so far.
Believe. Let us down?
Yeah, we got one reset so far.
Well, I guess yes for Team Believe, but am I on Team Believe?
Alright, just summon the dudes, let them deal with it. 700, all 700 points? Okay, I'll try, Toto. Alright. Press the Sigurd itself, yeah. Splitting between them will make them both. Yeah, I can agree with that, yeah. I was thinking about dumping a vote or 2 for Leaf, honestly. I really was. I was tempted. Because, like, I looked at the genealogy cast, and just a lot of the characters just don't stand out to me. I don't know. There's something about maybe it's not something about genealogy's cast, but I felt a lot more attached to Thracia. Maybe the characters, maybe just the game itself. I'm not sure.
I mean, I would have gone for Leaf as well. Mostly because I prefer him over both Sigurd and Seliph.
Seliph should jump ship to Sigurd. Yeah, you think so? I wonder what they would do with like a brave Sigurd. That'd be interesting. See, what I'm interested in for this
that's a good point.
For the brave characters is like I want to see like a full character redesign. You know, like I want to see characters just have like I don't know, give like Marth was a pretty good one, I think. You know, he had an outfit based off of Anri, his long ancestor, which I think is a pretty good design. But like, think of a character that you only have one art of them and no other, I don't know, cipher alts or anything like that. And you just have this like brand new design. That's what I want to see. Like, I want to see how innovative they can be with a character. You know, like legendary alts sort of kind of count towards that too, I guess, in a way. Where, you know, they get like a new outfit or a new weapon or something like that.
70 years before Marth.
Well, 70 is still fine. It's a potential 2 generations, depending on how old each group of parents were, I guess.
I suppose.
But still, you know what I mean, right? Like, think of a character like, I don't know. Give me some obscure JoJo character.
Obscure?
Yeah. Just give me some. Or like, I don't know, we'll go with Leaf, for example. Why not, right?
Definitely not obscure.
No, okay, but we'll just go with Leaf for an example. No. So like, okay, we have Legendary Leaf, who is just wearing like, it looks like his, yeah, Hicks, yeah. So like, let's say Hicks joins the game, right? He's in the game now, we know what he looks like. He's got, I don't even remember what Hicks looks like. We had him for all 12 seconds. He's got like bluish armor, I think. So let's say Hicks comes in, but then you get Brave Hicks. What would he look like? Would it just be his promoted colored outfit, I guess? Maybe.
That's a good question.
But like for Leaf, for example, right? We have normal Leaf. We have Legendary Leaf. Legendary Leaf is using his promoted.
You just reminded me I have to add him to my wish list because I have to recover my.
That's right.
Legendary Leaf.
Yeah, he has hair. Yeah, he might have eyes. Yeah. So like, you know, Legendary Leaf, I think, uses his promoted design for his legendary form. So you get Brave Leaf. What would it look like? The Crusader that he descends from?
That would be cool.
Would he kind of resemble the Crusader?
Possibly.
Would he resemble maybe armor, kind of like Quan's? You know, like, that's what I want to see. I want to see like full redesigns, like pure originality.
I will say, I do agree with Yoshi that I find Leaf is just a better character in general, and I just always,
That'd be kind of cool, yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it's like, even throughout the game, I didn't dislike Celev. I just didn't feel particularly attached to him. Even when we were going through his story, and then Leaf shows up, and I'm like, oh, I like him! I'm like, sorry, you little protagonist hero little kid.
Protagonist hero child. I mean, I like Self too. I think he's a fine character. But I'm way more attached to Leaf too. I agree.
Oh, thanks, Tiny. Also, no, I have not ordered Snickies. What if he was... Oh, interesting.
Okay, yeah. Or if you really want to go creative, he would have like armor that looks like Trevant's. Like, that's pretty creative too, right? There's so many... That's what I want to see, you know, just these cool redesigns. Force the artists to come up with, okay, here's the character Leaf, go. And then just come up with something new that isn't X.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to see. That's the cool
and so,
stuff.
well, I think that also plays in a little bit into blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
How we had Nyla, and now we have a new Nyla, but you're like, oh, but they sort of look very similar. And
they
it's
do,
like,
yeah.
They should look different, you know?
And then you can get chibi type looking Sailor Moon Lucina, yeah. But I like the kind of the deep lore that someone came up with behind Brave Lucina. It's because, spoiler alert if you haven't done anything Awakening, that Lucina didn't have much of a childhood.
Okay.
Because of time and
things
and lore and
reasons.
blah 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 and reasons and such. So what people are thinking is that her Resplendent, because she looks so young, she's reliving her childhood.
Oh.
That's the deep lore that somebody thought up, and a bunch of people were like, okay,
they're like, I believe it.
Okay, alright. But Yoshi, yeah, you're exactly right. Like, that's... Leaf is, as a Master Knight, you use anything you want. Give him a green tome, give him a staff, give him a... Name it, give him a lance,
he was
like,
meant
whatever,
to be the
right?
hero that we always
did
should
everything.
have.
But I think it was Vatior that said, or Starch, I think it was Vatior though, that said that when he shows up in Genealogy, promoted, that... Hi, Jomez.
Hello.
That, you know, because Genealogy is on such a grand scale of a game, right? That, you know, it's meant to kind of represent Leaf with his entire Thracia army showing up. Which I really, really dig that theory. That's pretty cool. Or not really a theory, I suppose, but... Well, you know, whatever you want to call it.
Fair enough.
And I dig that thought as well. I think it's really cool.
Well, in we go here. There we are.
People in the chat. Toto, specifically. Brave Crom. What do you think? What do you think he would look like? What kind of weapon do you think he would have, saying he shows up, if he does?
I also know literally nothing about him, so I can't
yeah,
really even
for people who know Crom, what do you think? What would you like to see?
Ooh!
Can win without the holy weapons? True. Thracia his Leaf, no holy weapons? That is true, yep. Leaf works for it. Seliph is grown. He's basically born into this messiah type role, you know. Leaf works his way up from the ground, you know.
Yeah.
He's got no major blood, he's got no holy weapon that he can use. His Altana's swimming and floating around doing whatever she does, right? Exalt, yeah, I think that's a fair point. Yeah, Exalt Crom would be fair play, yep. Because I know he's got like this very kingly looking cipher art.
Yeah.
So that's
and
probably
Yoshi, I think that's also one of the reasons why I prefer Leaf over Seliph. It's because I have a thing about characters that are built to be like, you're fed to be like, this person's gonna be your savior, and like they're groomed in that direction. It's kind of like, oh, isn't that just a little too easy? It's like, it doesn't really make you feel like it's relatable in a way, because it's like, if you wanted to be a hero, I don't think any of us really are born with such, or most people wouldn't be born with such resources to be like, yeah, I could do anything I wanted. So that idea that if you want it bad enough, and like if you really try and you put your effort into it, that it'll yield the fruit of your labor pretty much, then I think that's, at least for me, a little bit more of like an attractive feature than someone who's like, we all just love him because he's the, like, he was born to be a leader.
He is the Messiah.
And it's like, yeah, it's kind of like, were you then really chosen by the people? Did they put their trust in you because they trust you, or because you were promised?
He's not, Joez. Of all people, I don't think Seliph is Donald Trump.
No.
Yeah, a small loan of a holy weapon, yeah. I'm thinking of putting a couple votes to Arvis, honestly. I thought about actually my first vote being Arvis, to be honest with you. I like how they try to avoid spoiling Genealogy in the voting thing, though, where it goes early and then late, or something like that. Instead of saying Gen 1, Gen 2.
Yeah,
it's like,
early, late.
It's like, I don't remember what it says, but like early game or late game or something like that. Or
oh, for the Choose Your Legends.
Yeah, there's a Fire Emblem Heroes, it's basically a popularity contest, which the top 2 male and female characters get a special alt in Heroes. And you get 7 votes. One for the next 5 days, effective today. We still got some Mist Soldiers here, so download it. You don't even need to download it, as long as you have a Nintendo account, you can vote. Yeah. You'll have it to vote Arden and Marty, right, Jomas? Yeah, part 1, part 2 in Japan. Okay, cool. The 3 houses, they actually just put the characters all together. I'm surprised they just don't.
No, they did say.
Or sorry, what I meant to say is that they don't
Academy
put them
arc,
together.
and then Academy arc.
Because there are characters that show up only in the second half of the game, which is fine. But I'm not sure why they just didn't amalgamate them.
I think because if you are.
I guess because there's so many, maybe.
I suppose.
It's a thought. won popularity poll of a Chainsaw Man, where one of the characters
Their
is
own
beaten in
car?
popularity. No, I haven't. No.
Well.
We're
It's
gonna
like,
leave an
would you
open
like
space.
me? No, we want your car. Oh.
We're gonna leave an open space for our missile just to get it. Oh god. Still a minute to go to dump in points for this map, folks. And we took care of one of the zombie dragons already. Not to be confused with Zombie Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh, who is also purple in color.
Purple.
Who else is in the top 8? Byleth. Legendary legendary bye Jenny.
Legendary
Dodge, girl. Oh, damn it. That's
Ooh.
2. That's 2. Yeah, Gatekeeper winning is people surely did it for the memes.
Okay, but you know what? Gatekeeper is actually one of my favorite characters right now, and it makes me so sad that in my new account I don't have him, and when the time comes,
I also hope another
will be
George
going.
situation happens. I really, really hope. I don't want to see a character get botted in again. That was so annoying.
It's just, and you know what? The fact that he came with an accessory with a cat on his helmet, I actually gave him that accessory because I'm like, it's perfect. It doesn't just look like it fits. Like, it's literally just him, but he has a cat on his head, and it's just perfect.
Nothing to report, Professor. Nothing to report, Summoner. I actually really like that quote. I had a feeling he would say that, but I'm glad he does say it. Nothing to report, Summoner. And
the fact that he has the entire castle with him.
Yeah, he's got to guard the gate. He's got to keep that gate. No one can get through. That's his whole shtick.
He's like, no, the whole gate comes with me. It's like, what's that thing behind you?
That's literally his whole thing. The artist, I don't remember the artist's name, but they did Ogma, they did Mila. Oh.
That's 3?
That's 3 already. Where's the fast reset button? I don't have that on this controller. Or this game, rather. Okay, don't leave.
Could you imagine, like, they call you, like, hey, yeah, we're gonna need you to do some voice lines for heroes. They're like, what?
Oh, he was so hyped.
We're gonna need you because Gatekeeper made it in.
Oh, he was so excited. I remember he tweeted about it. He's like, so I'm voicing Gatekeeper in Heroes now. And everyone's like, yes! Greetings, Summoner. Nothing to report. Gatekeeper is a character in 3 houses that is, he has no name, he's just Gatekeeper. And he's just an NPC who, like, every chapter you can just converse with him and he goes like, greetings, Professor, nothing to report, just making sure the gate's all fine and dandy, no one's getting in or out, trust me. And it's literally that basically every chapter, and he just, like, says an extra thing or two every chapter. And then when he came to Heroes, and there's nothing to report. And when he came to Heroes, the artist drew him with the entire monastery gate behind him, with like the ground like tremored and like shattered under him, because he's got to guard the gate, right? So he brought the entire gate with him.
It's like, I can't go without my gate.
You gotta bring the gate. What are you gonna do?
So now, you know,
yes, I do,
the
Toto.
monastery doesn't have a gate to guard while he's gone. They're like, what happened to the gate?
Well,
the gatekeeper's looking after it in another world.
He's got it. Gatekeeper's got it. He's
yep, the gate is safe. Okay, but we are not with that.
Okay, but the monastery doesn't have a gate anymore. But the gate is fine.
Exactly. Oh.
No one's getting in or out. Don't worry. I do remember that, Toto. Yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, I do.
Unfortunately.
Well, yeah. It was weird. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, there's a character that is everyone just calls Ball Guy. I don't remember where he shows up, but because I don't have the game. But he just kind of... He's a dude that has a big Pokemon head. It's like one of those, like... You know, like the big, like
a mascot?
Yeah, like a big mascot thing, but it's a giant Pokeball. And it's got like big goofy eyes on it.
Okay.
And everyone shipped Gatekeeper with Ball Guy. That's true, yeah. The gate was what made us friends together. We will walk together in tandem with the gate.
Hello!
Oh, hello! Oh, the booster shot's putting you to sleep.
Aww.
Thought I'd tune in, but this booster shot is putting me to sleep. Have a good stream, guys.
Enjoy your sleep. Rest it out.
Yes.
Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much.
Take care. Thanks for the sub as well. That's our pal Jared,
15 months!
one of the original members of Salt Committee, folks. F3 was the soft reset button. Yeah, so LR. Oh, yeah, because Super Nintendo. Yeah, there's more buttons on a Super Nintendo controller. I wonder what it was like back then, right? Like the Famicom and the NES, right? A and B button, here's a D-pad, start select, here's a controller, go, right? And then the same thing with the Sega Master System and many other 8-bit consoles, of course. And then you get the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo more so, because the Genesis had 3 buttons. Super Nintendo had 4. Whoa! X, Y, A, B, D-pad, start select, L, R, like damn!
Wow! So many buttons to choose from.
Now we're talking video games. The Bit Wars continue.
How many resets will we have?
3 so
Nobody
far.
knows. That's not how you count. What?
Well, don't ask me to count anything. It probably won't be good. You fool! Well, we lose.
Oi.
Alright, just keep summoning, guys. Jonas, I told you to vote.
Jonas. You came for the votes.
I told you to vote, Jomi.
It's okay. You'll get a chance again.
Come on, Jomi. What happened, Jomi? I feel like, yes, Jenny did become a summoner, yeah. I gotta be careful not to leave Genie exposed. Yeah, vote and choose your legends instead, yeah. Log into Nintendo. It's in the barracks for those who have a Nintendo account, and you don't even have to play Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maps for now, yeah, because maps are getting longer, more difficult, yeah. But the link is in the barracks chat.
So go ahead and vote.
So if you got a Nintendo account, just throw a vote in. Throw some votes in. You got 5 days effective. Actually, it's still day 6 currently. Eastern time is 10 p.m. Eastern time. 7 p.m. Pacific time. I voted 2 votes for Sarah from Thracia776.
I voted for Katria and Leith.
Leith from Path of Radiance, not specifically Leith.
Yeah, Leith. L-E-T-H-E.
Oh yeah, Toto. Que, Toto, que.
Did you just say everything?
Que? No, like...
It sounded like you say like T-O-D-O.
Oh, tudo.
No, that's todo.
No.
And I'm like, did you say everything?
It'll be tudo for Portuguese, but...
But you're speaking Spanish.
You're about to slap me for that. That was a weird way to spell Sarah. Oh. So, okay, Toto put out a post for the first vote, showing Crom, right? And I commented and I ended up saying, that's a weird way of spelling Sarah. Patty, okay, cool. I still might throw a couple in for Kranya. That's because I've been voting Kranya for every year so far. Just because I want to see what the hell they'll do with Kranya, of all people.
And a Kranya that you don't have to invest everything into to make her good?
Well, Kranya is almost pretty solid by default. But she does need a little bit of work. But like a brave Kranya, hello? But yeah, folks, if you have a Nintendo account, go vote. Effective at 6:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for us. It is currently still day 6, so remember 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Time 7 p.m. is when the day rolls over. So we're going into day 5. 6 p.m.
Pacific Time.
No, there's 3 hours behind Pacific Time. West Coast? 3 hours behind. But yes, it is Sumner Jenny, yeah. Let's see, AOL for that guy. Okay. This is, again, for special, a special alt in Heroes. Later on, what is it, September usually they come out? I don't remember. Alright, Saber, you can just hit, please. That's all I want. Thank you, minimum 1 damage. Boom. Late August, yeah. Power, defense, and HP.
Oh, it
Hell
is
yeah.
7 p.m. Pacific time. Oh, okay, because the voting period is, that's why I got confused, because it's from 7 p.m. to 7:15, to 6:59 the following day. That's why, okay. Eee! So exciting.
We gotta project. We gotta astrally project Jenny. Just in case the goobers die. Okay. Don't go for Celica, please. Why you like this? There's jobbers for you guys to attack. Please go for them. Why? They know. They know. Alright. Well, at least I survive with 1 HP. Unless this one's magically faster. Oh no. Alright, we're good. Right. That was a scary turn. Like, why didn't they attack my mist soldiers that time? I'm excited. I love Choose Your Legend season. It's so cool just to see everyone's I saw a really good propaganda post on the subreddit today for a Gren from Binding Blade. And it was like this whole like essay and pictorial like propaganda post about why you should vote for a Gren.
Like, let me tell you why you should sway your votes this way.
This is why you should be on Team Gren. Okay, we gotta heal Celica. She gonna die.
See, here's my thing. Every time that I have to do something regarding making choices...
Okay, protect Celica.
And there's not, like, 3 choices.
Oh, why is it only 2 potatoes? It's only 2 potatoes. No bueno.
It's like choosing songs. When someone's like, hey, here, put some music on, you're like, immediately blank. It's like...
Okay, we protected our squishies.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
As much as I could. We only summoned 2 guys, unfortunately. I'm loving it. The illusory soldiers are great.
Yes, Caleb, that's exactly what happens. Aside from whatever's currently playing on the radio, and there's, you know, only so many times I can listen to that before I go nuts. There's very few songs that don't make me sick after a while.
Well, especially if they're on the radio, like, if they're just so popular, and they're like, if they're popular enough to be on, like, not only, like, kind of like hip-hoppy pop type stations, but like easy listening stations as well. Like if it's such a popular song that it's literally on every station. Oh my god, you switch channels and there it is again, there it is again, there it is. Oh god.
Well, and it's also there are certain there's certain songs that I find are catchy but not good, you know? And then like you hear them enough times and it's like, oh, my ears are bleeding. But there are a few songs that I can listen to on repeat over and over and over, and it will never get old. Like for me, it'll always just be a great song. And it's then you know, it's kind of like when Despacito came out.
Oh yeah.
I hate that song. I hate it. Well, I'm fine with the original. I hate the Justin Bieber version.
The Justin Bieber version,
which is the only one that they ever played here. So of course, it's like it comes on the radio, and then the other thing that makes me cringe out of, like, just crawl right out of my skin is hearing Despacito, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And
I'm still waiting for
Despacito
like, too. Okay, Google, play Despacito.
I was like,
Alexa, play Despacito. Yeah, see, Joe knows.
Jonas.
These Dagrons are being very spooky.
Yeah, and tons of times every day. So whenever I'm looking for new song suggestions or just I may go back to the radio every now and again, and like for a short amount of time, I like a few songs that are in there, and then I'm like, okay, it's time to go back to Spotify.
I mean, I like Despacito as a song.
Mm.
The Bieber version definitely didn't help with it, but I do like the song. I think it's a good song. Has it been overkill to hell? Yes. Has it made Luis Fonsi billions? Yes.
Well, I feel about it the way that you feel about Mariah Carey's.
Toto, put it in the music notes channel in our Discord. Please.
Oh, bish.
Bish what?
I made a knife for Heather and made it light blue, and a friend of mine was playing.
Remember Heather? I don't.
Sea salt ice cream. That's a good name.
We actually never got Heather. Like, she spawned, went to where she was gonna go, and
she's like,
she left.
We're like, wait!
And we didn't even go wait. We just looked at her and go, oh, she's gone? Okay. Oh no, not another thief, because we don't have enough. Frickin', what's his name? Soth and Volk, or no, yeah, Soth, yeah. Is May? Oh. Jeez, I messed up. May fell. What was that, 3? 4?
4.
What did I change the prediction to? Was it 5? I don't remember.
Nope, 4 plus.
4.
Because
Alright,
you're
well,
like, yeah, they're getting more difficult. We got points. I'm recovering points.
Teamed out wins.
The fact that you have infinite points.
No, well, that's the Soul Committee channel, that's why.
Ah.
That's my personal. Which has 240,000.
Ah. Yeah, actually, that's the first one for us.
Vatuor is... How many points did Vatuor just get? Vatuor got some number... I didn't see it. It already passed.
Oh.
Okay, more defense. We need more summons because the summons screwed us because we got 2 poo-poo rolls.